Hi folks, this is activity number 3 in lab number 1, and as in the other activities, there are different ways of doing it. I'm going to propose to you what I've done to do this. Okay, so let's go to Catia. I'm going to start with the parts file. I'm going to start with the part file, and I'll call it activity 3, lab 1. Lab 1. Okay, so here's the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to draw a circle, a big circle, and the radius of that circle, let me see for a second, is 10 inches. So dimension, uh, radius 10 inches. Okay, if you fit it or zoom in, actually you can see it all. And for a reason that may not be obvious to you, I'm going to draw that here. Actually, this is how I did it in class, in the lab, in the face-to-face arrangement. So there, this radius is the radius of that inside circle, which I believe is 2 inches. Okay, exit. Now, if I pad this thing, you're going to get actually height of, if I pad it by some amount, you're going to go get a hole in the middle. Definitely that's not what you want. So let's go back here. I'm going to delete this pad. Now, there's something that you're going to see that you may or may not know. If you right click, of course you can undo it. It's going to go back to the, if you undo things, pad is going to go away. But if I delete it, if you keep this box checked, that sketch is going to go. But I don't want the sketch to go. I want the pad to go. So I'm going to uncheck that. See, the sketch is already there. So instead of pad, I will do a multi-pad. And you select this, and it's going to tell you that, look, there are two curves involved here. This one is the inside one, and I want a height of 3, a total height of 3. This one is the big one, and I want a total height of 2. And I get this thing done in one shot. The alternative would have been to create a big circle on it, go draw a little circle, and then pad it. You see that? But we can also do it in one step. Not a big deal. Now, on that face, I will sketch. What you can do is you can go and make a circle here and make a pocket through it. And that's how I'm going to do that. So I'm going to draw a circle. Doesn't matter where. And let's see now. The position, first of all, the radius of that circle, if you look at the drawing, the radius is 1. Radius is 1. The center of the circle, is a certain distance away, small circle, a certain distance away from the other center. And that is, if you look at the drawing, it is 7 inches, I believe. 7 inches. Oops. 7. Exit. Pocket. All the way through. Now, if I say dimension, you see this pocket that I made, but it was specifying dimension. If I say, for example, I don't know, 2 will go all the way through, but the alternative is to say up to next or up to last, whatever, it'll go all the way through. Now, what I want to do is to make a circular pattern of this around that axis. So get the circular pattern icon out, right there. I think this is called transformation, by the way. But if you hold this, and I think it's the, is it the not the shift. One of these is, I can't remember which one, but it's not important. You can make this thing horizontal by selecting it and then one of these weird buttons, Alt or Control or function. But since I never remember that, I put it up here and just drag it down. You can Google it on the internet under Catia, and they're going to tell you how to do that. Basically, turn things which are vertical into horizontal. I put it up there and then move it down. But anyway, circular pattern is right here. So I want to make a pattern of the object to pattern is that pocket. That pocket. I want to have a complete crown, three with complete crown. Where is this? Hang in there. Let's see. Crown thickness, circle, and I think this should be. Well, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Okay, so let's try this thing. This right now it's circle and circle spacing. I don't like that. I'll go crown, circle space. It's kind of weird because some of the newer versions of Catia, there's a complete crown. I don't see the complete crown here. Okay, but that's because this is an older version of Catia, so I don't see it there. Crown definition, yeah, they use right now. There's something called complete crown, but I don't see it here. So let's do it like this instead. Circle and crown thickness. So I'm not sure which one to do, but that thickness, I'm not sure what it's referring to, but you know what? Let's try the first one. We want, let's do three of them. Circles, three circles. Well, that's not going to work, obviously. So let's try this circle spacing and crown thickness. Okay, circle spacing. That's, wait a minute. What am I, circular pattern definition? Yeah, hang in there. Ah, actually, you also have it in this version of Catia. So you go to axial reference. I have to eat my words. I said that this is an older version. You cannot find it there, but that's because I was looking at the wrong place. So you go axial reference, and then you say to see complete crown right there, and you want three of them. And this reference element is that basically surface along which this is pattern. So if I had an axis, I would keep it selected, but I can select the circular face here, okay? And notice that it did three of them, three for me. So right there. So I'm sorry, this would have been under axial reference and complete crown. Okay, cancel. There we are. So that takes care of this other activity. So let me do a file save management here. File, save management, save as. Let's go one level up, create a folder called activity3, activity3, lab1, and this thing is going to go in there. Let me say okay, and we're good. So let me stop the recording here.